We can speak in English now. What can I do for you?
During we do walking meditation, is it have any direction we have to walk?
Usually you walk forward and come back. Like you have set a path, maybe about 25 steps minimum, 40 steps maximum. But if you cannot, then you just have to do whatever you can with the steps. But normally when you walk from one end of the path to the other end, then you turn around, then you walk back. And you don't have to walk too fast or slow, just normal, walk normally.
But the hands when you put...
Yeah, put in front like this.
The right and...
Yeah, the right over the left on your, above your belly, your stomach. This is what we call a beautiful position for meditator. It looks good, looks graceful. Don't swing your arms when you walk. Just walk like this, and maybe your gaze looking downward. Don't send your eyes left and right here and there. Be focused on the path that you walk. And your mind, you can either use a mantra, Bhutto, 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 as you walk, or you can watch your feet, left, right, left, right. The goal is to prevent you from thinking about other things. You want to stop your thoughts, because your thought is usually operated by your defilements. And if you let your mind think, your mind will usually think about things that will make you sad, unhappy, worrying, anxious. So it's better just to stop thinking. Because if you can stop thinking, when you sit down, you can then concentrate your mind into full concentration, into jhana. But you need to develop mindfulness first. You have to be mindful. So while you walk, you should not let your mind think about any other thing. This is the meaning of being mindful. Just to be aware of what you do. If you're walking, be aware of that you are walking. Like left foot, left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah. Or you can use Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Or if you have strong mindfulness, you don't have to use Bhutto, you don't have to use left, right. Just keep watching your foot, your feet, left, right, left, right. Walk until you feel tired. And after you feel tired, you sit, and then you can watch your breath instead.
It means when we are walking, no need to care for our breath.
No, it's difficult. Your breath is too fine. Your body is much easier. Your feet is much easier to watch. But if you want to watch your breath, it's okay too. If you think you can watch your breath. But you see, normally you want to watch your feet because you want to watch where you are going. If you just keep watching your breath, you might forget what you might go step something, But if you watch your feet, then you know before your feet gonna step on something, you say, oh, there's a snake in front of you. But if you watch your breath, you might step on the snake without knowing it. So normally, if you're moving your body, you should watch your body, not your breath. Like if you're eating, just watch your eating activity. You're taking the food from the plate, putting in your mouth, chewing your food, swallowing your food. Just watch like this whole process.
Is it alright if I step my left foot and then I think I chant Wu and then Do?
Yeah. You can use a mantra. Or you don't have to. You can use left, right, like a soldier, When you're marching, left, right, left, right, left, right. It's the same way This way soldier can concentrate on their walking. So they are walking in the same step, see. Yeah.
And then is it possible that we just concentrate on Budo but not the
Yeah, but you also have to,
steps?
yeah, but you also have to watch what you're walking. You have to look at ahead of you. Whether is there something ahead of you, in front of you? Maybe there's a snake, or maybe there's a something, a branch or something that you have to avoid. So you have to be mindful of your walking.
I think, Ajahn, is there a specific direction? Because I read...
Well, Ajahn Man said, if it's possible, walk east and west. Yeah, not north and south. The patch. No one find the answer because no one asked why. Because once your teacher said do this, we do it. As long as there's no, there's no reason to know why. If you say east west, okay, east west. Buddha say Bhutto, Bhutto, okay, Bhutto. You don't have to know why. Just follow what your teacher say. Okay. If you cannot east west, you say you can do it diagonal, maybe northwest, but not northeast, not north south. Yeah. You can do maybe northwest, southwest, southeast path. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the rotation of the earth. Maybe it's easier walking east-west than walking north-south. North-south, you have to sort of, go against the rotation of the earth. When you walk up and down. While your earth is going east-west, right? You're walking north-south. But if you're walking east-west, then you're following the rotation of the earth. Yeah. So I don't know. But it's not important to know why. I think it's more important. It's more important to know whether you have mindfulness or not when you walk. That's the purpose, to develop mindfulness. The purpose of walking meditation is, the principal purpose is to develop mindfulness. The secondary purpose is to relieve your body from sitting position. After you sit for a long time, your body can become painful. So you want to relieve this pain by getting up and walk. And it will also help to exercise the body. If you walk a lot of walking meditation, one of the bonus that you gain from this is your life. You have a longer life. You have a stronger health, stronger body. So walking meditation has many benefits. The principal benefit is mindfulness. The secondary benefit is making your body strong, healthy, and long-lasting, longevity, and no sickness, very few sickness when you have a healthy body.
I guess how is mindfulness related to concentration?
Same thing. When you're mindful, you're concentrating. See, you don't want to scatter your mind by thinking about here and there. You want to focus on one thing. So being mindful, it's like concentrating on one object. See? Like using a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. You're actually concentrating, but it's just a word we use. When the mind becomes fully concentrated, it doesn't think about anything, it only knows, then it has jhana, see. That's what we want it to become, absorbed in jhana, absorbed in concentration, absorbed on only one object, the knower. To get to the knower, in order to get to the knower, you have to stop thinking.
And then for me, last time when I do samadhi, if ever there's anything like pain or whatever, we'll try to ignore, or whatever thoughts But of course, when the concentration is quite good, it will automatically do that.
Yeah.
However, sometimes, like let's say drowsiness, it's very difficult to get rid of. I feel the mind is very weak; it cannot get rid. Then I will succumb to my defilements and maybe go to sleep or wake up. Then, recently, I kind of realized that if I don't know why, it just arises that this drowsiness is something very dangerous. So then once I have that understanding, the mindfulness increase because it got the mind from this thing. Then I will look at the drowsiness and just look at it, and I don't
feel drowsy
the breath anymore. I look at it until it disappears. Then it can disappear, and I realize my mind becomes stronger by doing that. Then I will return to my breath. Is that the right way of practice?
Yes, you're using mindfulness to overcome your drowsiness. Yeah. Mindfulness actually being awake. See? Being mindful is being awake. So if you can somehow concentrate on your mindfulness, you can regain your wakefulness, and then your sleepiness will disappear. Like I had one experience. I feel very drowsy, so I just get up and walk. And I keep walking even though I didn't feel like walking. I just force myself to keep on walking. Then after a while, suddenly this drowsiness just disappeared, and I became totally awake.
So I just look at it without contemplating. It's okay. I just look at it.
Any way you can get rid of your problem is okay. Yeah. For different people, well, for different problem, you have to use different kind of methods. See. For drowsiness, just using mindfulness will be able to overcome it. But you have to have strong mindfulness, and you should not sit. If you sit, you probably won't have. Maybe you have strong mindfulness. Maybe you can arouse your mind to get up. So mindfulness is a good tool to overcome your drowsiness if you have strong mindfulness.
It just can last. After it lasts and becomes successful, very fast another defilement will tell you, "Yeah, very good, well done. You can rest already." It's like it doesn't last too long. It's like you get rid of this, then another thing will come.
Then you've been fooled by your you've been deceived by your defilement. Then you say, "Well, I'm awake. Then I should continue practicing, not go to sleep."
Actually, I thought if like we meditating and then we have a lot of wandering, normally what we should do?
Mindfulness, Bhutto, Bhutto. If you Bhutto, then you cannot wander.
Because some teachers say some method say is come back to your object, but some method say is we have to watch what is happening in the mind. So that is confusing as the way.
If you watch and you can stop it, it's okay. But if you watch and you cannot stop it, then it's better not watch. It's better to use a mantra or something to stop it. Your goal is to stop your thoughts, not to watch, not to talk with your thoughts. The more you talk to your thought, the more you keep talking with yourself. So you don't want to communicate. You don't want to converse with yourself. You want to stop. So you either use a mantra or something to stop it. It's like drowsiness. It's the other side of drowsiness. Thinking is the other side of drowsiness. If you want to use mindfulness, just look at it and then stop it. And stop thinking, don't think. But you don't follow your thought, because you follow your thought, then your thought will keep thinking all the time. It will never stop. It will only stop by using mindfulness. Or you can use vipassana instead. If it's thinking about something, then you lead it to think about something else. Let it think about the 32 parts of the body. direct it to think about the Kammatthana, think about the 10 corpses. Then you can bring the mind back to stop thinking. If you think about the 32 parts for a while, then you'll get tired of thinking and you'll stop thinking. Bring it back to the hair of the head, hair of the body, nail, teeth, skin, flesh, sinew, all the organs. Just keep going through the 32 parts. If you want to watch your thought, direct it to think about the 32 parts of the body. Then after a while, you'll stop. Don't think about your family, think about your job, think about your money, think about... then this will keep go on and on. You'll never stop. If you want to stop thinking, think about when you die. Think about when you get old, get sick. These are the thoughts that can stop your thinking. Thinking about other things. Because when you die, it doesn't matter anymore what you have or what other people do or not do. You can use contemplation of death to stop your thoughts.
Ajahn, in meditation, do we look forward to seeing the nimitta?
No. Nimitta is distraction. Your goal is to reach emptiness, to the point where there is nothing in the mind except the one who knows, the knower. Because that's the home of the mind. That's where the mind finds happiness, finds contentment. If you run into nimittas, it means you haven't yet got to your house, your home. And this nimitta then can deceive you, and they can make you feel lopa or dosa. If you see good nimitta, you will have attachment. You will have love for it. If you see bad nimittas, you have dosa, you have bad feelings toward it. So it's better, if you see nimitta, ignore them. Concentrate on your meditation object. If you're using your breath, keep continuing watching your breath. If you use the mantra, keep using the mantra. Don't follow your nimitta.
In meditation, how do we know our progress?
Well, it's like eating. Do you know how much you have progress when you eat? You feel more full, right? The same way, when you meditate, you'll feel more calm, more happy. Then you're progressing. If you're not getting any calmer or any happier, then you're not progressing. It is important if you want to get rid of your defilements. Without jhana, you will not have the strength to resist your defilement, your desire. You need two things to get rid of your defilements. You need wisdom or vipassana plus jhana. Now you have wisdom. You know that your defilement is not good for you. And whatever the thing your defilement wants, it ends up in suffering. Because everything that you want will end up losing them one day. Because they are impermanent. You know this, but you still cannot resist your desires to have them. You still cling to your body. You know your body is anicca, right? Your body is not permanent. It's temporary. It's gonna have to die one day. But you still cannot let go of the body because you don't have jhana. See? If you have jhana and your wisdom tell you it's better to let go of the body than cling to the body. Because when you cling to the body, you get suffering. If you let go of the body, you stop suffering. If you have no jhana, you cannot stop. Like right now, you don't have jhana, You still cling to your body, even though you know clinging to your body will make you suffer.
Is there any phenomenon that we know that we achieve jhana in our meditation?
Yeah, you drop into a well when you fall into jhana. It's like walking into a hole, falling into a deep hole. You might like falling down the elevator, coming down the elevator, and then it will stop. But you must not anticipate, because if you anticipate, it will never happen.
Let it naturally come.
You have to, don't think about, just only focus on your meditation object.
By normal contemplating, is it we can cut our defilement?
Partially.
It's like we just contemplate 32 part of body, or maybe just see our mind like that. Is it can cut the defilement without jhana?
Without jhana you cannot, and because what you're contemplating on is not happening yet, like death or pain. Yeah. So you have to have it happen before you can before you can find out whether you have let go or not. See? Like if you have to sit in pain, and if you can remain still and not worry about the pain, then you have jhana. But if you still want to get up, want to move your body, that means you don't have jhana. If you have jhana, you say, okay, let the body be painful. Or if a snake comes by and wants to wrap around your body, just leave it alone. If you have jhana, you just can leave the body alone. If you don't have jhana, then you want to hold on to your body.
Then how should the practice go? It's like, should we always do samadhi, then contemplation, samadhi, contemplation every sitting, or?
Normally, if you have no samadhi, no jhana yet, the goal is to build jhana first by developing mindfulness. Don't worry about contemplation.
Don't worry about contemplation.
Yeah, it's not helpful for your jhana. In order to get jhana, you want to stop contemplating. You want to stop thinking. Contemplating is also a form of thinking. It's better to just focus on one thing: your breath, your body, or a mantra. When you sit, you can then enter into jhana very easily, quickly. But after you have jhana, when you come out, then you have to start contemplating. You don't contemplate while you're still developing mindfulness and jhana. Yeah, once you have jhana, then when you come out of jhana, then you contemplate. And after you get tired of contemplating, you go back into jhana to rest your mind. Then you go alternating between jhana and contemplation. But when you first start, you alternating mindfulness and jhana. When you're not sitting, you use mindfulness. Watch your breath, watch your body, concentrate on your mantra. And when you sit, you concentrate and bring your mind to jhana. Once you have achieved jhana, then when you come out, then you can use contemplate instead of using Buddha of watching your body. Then you can contemplate on the nature of the body, like the 32 parts, the nature of the body, the impermanent nature of the body. The body will get old, get sick, and die. And not just your body, other people's body. Look at all, that they are all the same. Universally, everybody is the same. So that you can relinquish, letting go of your attachment to the body. If you have jhana, then you can let go. Once you have contemplated and see that by clinging to your body will cause you suffering, by letting go of your attachment to your body will relieve yourself from suffering. Then you will let go. Then you will not cling to your body. You're ready to let the body die anytime, get sick anytime.
Just jhana, you can have the power
Yeah, but you need wisdom to tell you why you have to relinquish. See? If you have no wisdom, then you don't know why you have to relinquish your body.
So the wisdom will automatically arise.
Huh?
The wisdom will automatically.
No, you have to teach your mind.
Teach the mind.
The difference between clinging and letting go. When you cling, what happens? You feel bad, right? When you let go, you don't feel bad. So what you want? Feeling bad or feeling good? When you cling, when something happens to your body, it will make you feel bad because you don't want it to happen. But if you know that it's going to have to happen, no matter how much you try to prevent it, you cannot stop preventing the body from getting old, getting sick and die. So it's better just to leave it alone. Let it get old, let it get sick, let it die. Then you don't have any problem, no suffering toward your body.
Ajahn, may I know, let's say that you have a few episodes of like sliding into the state of calmness whereby there's just knowing and you don't know anything. I only know it after I come out and I reflect back, that period I'm not sleepy, but it's like I just know like that. But it's just a few episodes. Then the sitting becomes much faster. It's not like so difficult,
Yes.
However, every time after this, I would try to concentrate again. I never contemplate. I just try to concentrate again, but I cannot get back whatever that is of that good concentration. Then after that, I may contemplate, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything. So if I'm at this level whereby very infrequent, this happen, not frequent, and just a bit of concentration, so I don't contemplate at all, is it?
Yeah, better not contemplate. Try to concentrate more.
Because I have read books who say that because it's like concentration, it's just like you're sharpening your knife to cut and for the wisdom. So since you have already sharpened it at that sitting, you should use this knife to cut and see the wisdom.
Okay, try it. See if you can cut it or not. What you want to cut is your attachment. See, if you cannot cut, it means
cutting means like equals to contemplation.
No, contemplation is to tell you why you should cut your attachment. See, when you cling to your body, it causes you suffering, right? And if you cut your attachment, then there will be no suffering.
No, the meaning is that it's not that the knife is not to cut the attachment, it's to see the truth.
You want to see the truth so that
that's why.
You want to see the truth that by clinging to your body it causes you suffering.
Yes.
So when you see this truth, then you don't want to cling to your body.
Yes.
But if you cannot let go of your body, it means you cannot cut it.
What it means is that every time when the concentration is after you have concentrated, then you just the teaching is that you just contemplate. Every time you do a samadhi, when your concentration is quite good, then you contemplate.
No, you don't contemplate when you're in samadhi. After you come out of samadhi, then you contemplate.
Yes. Should we do that?
Contemplate to get rid of your attachment.
Yeah.
Can you get rid of your attachment?
No.
No. That means you're not having enough strong samadhi. So you have to do more samadhi. You have to sit in for 1 hour at least. In jhana for an hour. Then you have strong samadhi.
So shouldn't do contemplation, just concentrate on building up samadhi.
First, concentrate on sharpening your knife first.
Yes.
Your knife is not sharpened yet.
Yes.
And so you cannot cut the tree.
Yes.
You don't have the strength either.
Yes.
But if you can sit in jhana for a long time, 1 hour, 2 hours, when you come out, you will have strong capability to cut off your attachment. But you need wisdom to tell you why you have to cut off your attachment. Because you are clinging to something that you cannot stop from happening. You're clinging to the body, and you don't want the body to get old, get sick, and die. So it's useless. It's better just to let the body get old, get sick, and die. Because no matter how you try, you will not be able to prevent it from getting old, getting sick, and die. you'll just get tired. You'll just become exhausted from preventing your body, protecting your body. So it's better just to let it happen naturally. Then your mind will be free, will be at ease. No stress, no suffering. The stress arises from your desire to prevent your body from getting old, getting sick and die. But with wisdom it teaches you that the body is going to have to get old, get sick and die. No matter what you do or how you do, you will never prevent the body from getting old, getting sick and die. And if you have desire for it not to get old, get sick and die, then you have stress. Because you're resisting the truth. Once you saw the truth, then you say, okay, why should I resist the truth? I cannot. Resisting the truth only causes me frustration and stress. But if I accept the truth, then I will be relieved, I will feel at ease. So that's why those who can let go of the attachment of the body, they're not worried about getting old, getting sick or die. They can face them with equanimity, with jhana. See, jhana is equanimity. When you have jhana, you have equanimity. So you need equanimity to face the truth. But you need wisdom to tell you what the truth is. The truth is that anicca, the body is anicca, the body is anatta. They don't belong to you. They are impermanent. If you're not facing them, the truth of the anicca, anatta, you will be stressful. If you face them with equanimity, then you will not be stressful by leaving them alone.
Then that means the equanimity is you can achieve
by jhana first. You have to build equanimity by entering into the fourth jhana. That's when you get equanimity. Once you have equanimity, then you can use equanimity to support your wisdom. When the wisdom says, leave this body alone, then okay, leave it alone. Right now you know you're supposed to leave this body alone, but you cannot, because you don't have equanimity. You still have desire.
So, Ajahn, for first to fourth jhana, it will happen automatically by itself.
Yeah, you keep concentrating. Eventually it will drop into jhana.
That means we have to do well in our samadhi first.
That's right.
Then gradually.
The Buddha say a good samadhi will support the wisdom, and a good wisdom will deliver the mind from suffering. See, so you need to have samadhi to support your wisdom, to make it efficient wisdom. Right now you have the inefficient wisdom. You cannot apply it to let go of your attachment, because you don't have equanimity to detach. So you need equanimity first, that you need wisdom to teach you what the truth is. Once you know the truth, then you obey the truth, accept the truth with equanimity. Accept that everything is anicca, impermanent. Accept that everything doesn't belong to you. You cannot control them or keep them or manage them. Then you just leave them alone. When you leave them alone, then you have no suffering, right? Like other people's body, you leave them alone, right? You have no suffering toward other people's body, right? They can get old, get sick, and die anytime, right? And these people, do you have any worry about them? Because you have no attachment toward them, right? But you have attachment toward these four bodies. Any one of these bodies happens, get old or get sick, you all get excited. Because you have no equanimity, you have no wisdom. So you need both. You need equanimity and you need wisdom. Wisdom to teach you the truth and tell you to accept the truth with equanimity. If no equanimity, you cannot. You know the truth, but you cannot accept the truth.
Yes.
So try to do a lot of jhana first. develop mindfulness. In order to enter into jhana, you have to have strong mindfulness. You have to constantly being concentrating only on one thing, not thinking about other things. On your breath, on the mantra, on if you're walking, just on your body.
Yeah, watching the breath. Is it okay to watch it here?
Just at one point, any one point.
Any one point.
Yeah, just don't follow the breath in and out, because that will be moving the mind. You want the mind to be still, so you just only watch, focus, concentrate on one point. There are 2 points you can do that: at the tip of your nose, or at the heart, at the chest, at the abdomen. In I think Burmese Vipassana, they watch the abdomen rise and fall. When you're breathing out, the abdomen fall. When you breathe in, your abdomen expand. So you just watch that there, or you can watch at the tip of your nose. When the breath contact, when the air contact your body, your nose, just watch at that point. Just know the breath. Don't manage the breath. If it's long, know it's long. Short, know as it is. Even if it disappears, don't get excited. Just know that it disappears. And just watch nothing instead. Watch emptiness. Keep watching, and then your mind will drop into jhana.
During meditation, like for example, the mind is quite calm, and then suddenly the defilement come up. It's like we know it's like concept life. Then we have strong desire to cut this defilement. Is it correct way, or how we should do when we doing meditation that our defilement?
You should ignore them. Just keep concentrating. Your goal is to get jhana. You don't want to get rid of anything right now, because you cannot. You are building the instrument, the tools to destroy your defilement. If you have no jhana, you have no wisdom, you will never be able to destroy your defilement. So you have to know your priority, what you are doing at this moment. This moment you are building up jhana, so just concentrate on building up jhana only. Don't worry about contemplation, don't worry about wisdom or anything. Because you need concentration in order to build up jhana. As you start to contemplate, start to think about other things, you're losing your work to build up your jhana.
Yeah, I feel that because after I have read the book, then I try to do the contemplation, because what happened is they also say that wisdom can support samadhi. So, but once I do that, I realize that I'm distracted. Every time I feel I need to contemplate. So when I'm doing samadhi, I feel that in the end I need to contemplate. When should I contemplate? I keep having such problems. But because the book, some teachers just say that it supports samadhi. Contemplation, wisdom supports samadhi. So it always ask you to, once you finish your concentration, you should contemplate a bit, like that. That's why I have been doing like this.
But no result.
The concentration is not consistent. Yeah.
Better to concentrate on your concentration. Because when you contemplate, your mind can become distracted. Because sometimes you don't contemplate alone, your mind starts to wander into other subjects. If you can contemplate on Dhamma, it can be a way of concentrating your mind. But usually you don't, see. You contemplate for a while, then you start to thinking about other things without knowing it.
So Ajahn, let's say if I have done my concentration, at that time the mind just cannot go back to concentrate. What should I do? Should I change position, continue concentration, or I go and look at my 32 parts? What should I do when the mind just don't like to concentrate on the breath anymore after it has done?
You can use the 32 parts, or you can chant. Do some chanting first. Listen to Dhamma talk, concentrating on contemplating on the 32 parts. But this will not bring you to full concentration. it will stop your mind from being restless and agitated. Once you get rid of your restlessness, then you can then concentrate on your breath, on your mantra.
Ajahn, how to increase concentration in meditation? Is it by sitting long hours?
By the time you spend concentrating, the more time you spend, the more you will increase your concentration.
Oh, that means you need to sit a long hour.
Not just sitting, you can concentrate from the time you get up in the morning. As soon as you open up your eyes, concentrate on your body. Watch what your body is doing. It's getting up, it's walking to the bathroom, it's brushing the teeth, it's taking a shower, getting dressed. This is one way of developing concentration. Just keep the mind with the body. Keep watching the body activity. Don't let the mind think about other things. If you have to think, only think what is absolutely necessary or essential. And you can do that by just stopping doing everything else and concentrate on your thinking. But only think on the absolutely essential, like what is today, what I have to do today, and so forth. Once you know that, then when you get yourself prepared to go do whatever you have to do, then you stop thinking about those things. Concentrate on what you do. And only do what you have to do when you are there. Then concentrate on what you do then. Don't bring your mind away from the present. The present is the body. Or the past, don't send it back to the past. Don't send it to the future. Try to bring it tied to the body, to be in the present, and to stop thinking about everything else. Only think about what you are doing at the moment. Am I brushing my teeth, or am I thinking about something else? Asking yourself this.
How long do we need to sit in meditation? Half hour, 1 hour?
There's no time limit. It depends on your mindfulness. If you have strong mindfulness, you can sit a long time. If you don't have strong mindfulness, even if you sit a long time and you're not calm, it's useless.
Well, sometimes our body cannot sustain the length of hours.
No, you can. If you have strong mindfulness, once your mind is calm, then the body doesn't become a problem. The body is like sleeping. You can sleep for many hours. So you can sit for many hours. It's no different. Some practitioners, they can enter jhana for 1 week, for 2 weeks. So the body is no problem. The problem is mindfulness, concentration. If you have no concentration, then your mind becomes restless, agitated, frustrated, and then it causes the body to feel painful here and there.
Yeah.
If your mind is calm, then the body will not be any problem, because your mind will be cut off from the body temporarily.
Is it ever like snake attack when during Ajahn practice in the forest? Maybe we met snake or whatever the animal. Is it ever the animal and maybe attack human without reason?
Usually, if they feel they're in danger, like if they're in a corner somewhere and you happen to approach them and they think that you are attacking them, then they will protect themselves by attacking you. See? But if you have mindfulness, you'll see them ahead. When you see them, you just stand still. When you stand still, then you're signaling them that you are not harmful to them. Then after a while, they know you're not moving, then they will slowly move away. They only attack you when they feel they're in danger. Like if you happen to step on their tail, and then they will react right away. See. So you have to be mindful. That's one of the reasons why people like to stay in the forest, because it makes them mindful, makes them concentrated, because they have to be careful every step of the way. They cannot think about this and that and not looking at the path that they're walking. Usually animals are like us. If we are not under attack, we don't attack back. Yeah. They feel when they are threatened, then they have to protect themselves. Like there's a story about Ajahn Chonburi. I'm not sure you heard of him or not. He's one of the Ajahn disciples, and he likes to walk meditation at night. And he has this lantern with it's a cloth lantern with a piece of candle inside, and he'll use this as the light, and he'll keep walking back and forth in the forest. And one night he suddenly came across a tiger. But since he's mindful, he's constantly concentrating on his walking. As soon as he sees the tiger, his mind suddenly went into jhana. Then everything disappeared from his mind. And after a while, he came back out, and the candle that was in the lantern was already disappeared. It was all burned out. But he was still standing in the same position when he saw the tiger. And the tiger didn't attack him, because the tiger probably thinks he's a tree or something, because he's not moving. And he doesn't feel threatened or anything. So this is why monks like to stay in the forest, because it forces them to be concentrating, forces them to be mindful. And when they see danger, their mind will suddenly go inside and enter into jhana. So you want to have jhana, you should go into the... or else you will never go, and if you stay in your house, there's no danger. There's nothing to cause you to be mindful, to concentrate, because everything is safe, So your mind feel emboldened to think about this and that, But when you're in the forest, you don't feel emboldened, because you don't know when you will face the enemy, So you have to be...
Did they meet ghosts in the forest?
There's no real ghosts. The real ghosts don't bother you. Real ghosts are the spirit of the people who die. They go according to their karma. If they have made good merit, good karma, they go to become angels, become devas. They don't come and bother you. The ghosts that bother you are the ghosts inside your mind. The ghosts that you generate every time you're alone. When suddenly you're alone, you start thinking of this ghost all around here.
It's because Ajahn, when I meditated in the room, I saw like few face.
I know, your mind generating all these things. Yeah.
Oh, she always see.
Yeah. If they are real, you should be able to communicate with them. Can you communicate with them? Who are you? Where are you from? What you need? You ask them. Next time you see them, how are you? Can I help you?
But she said the beings will offer coffee to her, and some of the beings...
If it's one way, it's not real.
Angry.
If it's one way, it's not real. It has to be two way. You have to be able to communicate, like you and me talking right now. If it's just one way, then it's your mind generating this.
Imagination?
Yeah. Because you're not mindful then. When this thing happens, you appear, usually means you're not concentrating anymore. So you should come back to concentration, and then all these images will disappear.
Actually, I would love to do walking meditation, because I'm like kind of trained to sit all the time, and I realize walking is quite useful. But my biggest problem is the mosquito always bite me, and it's like they only look for me to bite. And
let it bite.
It's not one. It's the whole school of mosquito will be around my leg.
What about
scary.
What about other people? How do they manage them?
I don't know.
Ask
just
them.
Don't bite them so much. Really.
They bite the same, but as long as you just leave them alone, then they won't bother you. Let them bite. After they finish biting, they will go. It's like taking blood sample. A tiny blood sample. Let them bite. After 1 or 2 minutes, once they have their fill, they will fly away. Then they'll leave you alone. The problem is you don't want it to bite you, so you keep resisting, you keep fighting. Try my way. Just keep walking, concentrating, and forget about the mosquitoes. If they want to bite, let them bite.
Okay. Actually, I did try, but after 15 minutes, I'll run back to my cookie. I tried for maybe 10 minutes. Then cannot. Then I just.
When we stay with the forest teacher, sometimes he will give Dhamma talk at night, and there will be mosquito. But we just sit down, listen to his talk, and let the mosquito bite. Because we cannot move, because the teacher is talking. This is one way to teach the student how to let go of the body. If you cannot, then at least you should maybe walk inside the house first, inside where there's no mosquito first, until you have strong mindfulness, until you feel that you can let go of the body, then you can go walk outside.
May I ask, in Thailand, is there any place that one can stay longer to practice, a lay person?
Have you heard of Ajahn monastery? Wat Yannasangwararam. It's maybe about an hour from here. And he'll let people usually stay for 2 weeks. If a foreigner, maybe for 1 month. And they have individual hut where you can stay and with walking path.
Well, let's say if you want to stay for a year, is that possible? Any place?
You have to look around. You have to shop around. Yeah. And it takes time. Sometimes you have to get to know the abbot, and the abbot think that you are worthy of his monastery, then he'll let you stay. Yeah. Because yeah, they can stay there also. You can go there, and you can ask around. Once you go to a monastery, then you can ask, because they will know many different other monastery which you can stay. You have to just look around. You don't know any other monastery in Thailand besides this one?
We know about Wat Yannasangwararam, but because it's a month.
1 month.
So for visa-wise, if let's say tourist visa, maximum we can stay 3 months. So I was thinking, is there a place that at least get 3 months without going in and out? That's all.
There might be some, but you have to look around. So just ask people. Okay. You have anything else?
Thank you.
All right.
So thank you, Ajahn.
I think, okay. We'll post this tonight on Facebook, YouTube.